Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the open beta for the new Doom game. This comes out on the 13th of May, and to be honest, it is looking pretty freaking good. This is the PlayStation 4 version, which is on open beta all weekend, right through until early hours Monday morning, I believe. And right from the get-go, it is awesome. You can see right away the weapons. Right there, there's taunts that you can change. The customization that Bethesda have put into it is pretty intense. Now, in a few minutes, well, in about a minute and a half, you're going to see the second game that I actually played, not the first. The first was a complete and utter disaster. My controls didn't feel right, and I had to change it all. But, yeah, you can see that I've customized my character a little bit. Again, Bethesda living up to the same they always do, and just making everything customizable as possible. So you can customize your character, you can customize your taunts, you can customize your weapon skins right from the get-go. Obviously some stuff you're probably going to have to unlock as you go, and then just edit it accordingly, but again, everybody's character and weapon is going to be completely unique. You can see me change the controller layout here. This is actually what I did initially, but then I had to restart my console and I lost my controller settings. So I had to redo that after the first game. But all in all, it feels pretty nice. I mean, you can hear the ambient sounds in the background, and it is like that right the way through. I mean, even when you're playing everything, all you get is these ambient sounds, and it really adds to the experience. Like, and I mean right from the start. The intro, the little title screen, pretty intense, classic Doom. Feels nice, looks nice, and Bethesda have done a pretty damn good job of it. Now, as you can see, there's 4 different types of controls. It takes me a couple of seconds to go through them, because I'm sort of trying to make sure that each one is kind of suitable for my playstyle, and eventually it turned out that Knuckles was the best one for me, which is the controller layout I'm using in the next round. Sadly, I didn't get to use any of the gory kills, really wanted to, but unfortunately I just couldn't get close enough to players, and when I did, it just ended up meleeing them, and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but apparently something was, and yeah. So there was a few connection issues that I had to start with. Again, it's only beta, you expect that because obviously testing of server loads, so on and so forth. However, as you can see, I do eventually get into a completely full lobby, playing Heatwave on Warpath, and yeah, like I say, this is actually my second game, not my first. However, the things that you just see in the game is absolutely hilarious. It's very, very different to any other first-person shooter. I mean, I was literally playing Call of Duty about 20 minutes before I jumped on this, and it was a bit of a shock going from that to that, because it just adds this sort of craziness, because you don't have to aim down the sights to get relatively accurate fire, because the weapons are all relatively accurate anyway. So, different weapons have different mods. Some are designed for range, others are designed for damage, some for protection, whatever. So as you can see, we're going into the map. The map looks pretty nice. As you're going to see, the graphics are pretty insane. They've done a really good job. Obviously, it's very heavily animated, but Doom always was. That's just the style of game that it is. Sound effects, absolutely incredible. The weapons feel pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. You see me use I think it's the heavy machine gun and the shotgun in this one. Heavy assault rifle, sorry, and the shotgun. The shotgun kills people in about 2 shots. Obviously, if you point blank, I'm pretty sure it can do a one-hit kill, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's possible, maybe not. Warpath, pretty good game type. It's kind of similar to Hardpoint in Call of Duty. However, rather than it jumping from point to point across the map, it's just on one continuous motion all the way around the map until a specific team gets a specific number of points, which I think is about 250. Yes, it is. As you can see, coming to my first contact, and this guy just has absolutely no idea I'm behind him, and then all of a sudden he disappears. No idea where he went. Pretty sure that's actually the same guy. He just ends up dead eventually anyway. So, yeah, he didn't really have much hope. But yeah, it is really good fun to play. I would have loved to have done this as a live commentary, however, sometimes I feel it's a little better to sort of play it, focus on the game a little bit, and then come back, look over what you've done, and then go from there. Pretty sure I get kind of annihilated here. Yeah, there you go. He was really low on health, so it probably wouldn't have taken much longer to kill him, but unfortunately he got me. That's just the way it goes. I do get a few kills. I do get to play as the Revenant, which I must say is incredibly cool. It's a whole new level, and this guy just gets completely and utterly obliterated. As you can see, he runs straight into my shotgun. Didn't end well for him. Now, the Revenant, if you are up against it, I suggest having some very heavy weaponry, because otherwise you are not going to have a catch chance in hell. However, if you have range on it and you can avoid its rockets, you might actually do a little better. Me and this guy just kind of go on for a few seconds, and then I end up getting ambushed by two of his mates. That didn't really end well for me. Now, don't know why I keep trying to expect the double jump to be higher than it actually is. I can understand why it's kept low. Obviously, players are supposed to stay on the ground. One thing Call of Duty may have lost sight of slightly, but that's Call of Duty. This is Doom. Doom, I'm very impressed with it. Overall, I'd give it at least 8 or 9 out of 10, possibly even pushing a 10 after a few more games. Everything just, it runs smoothly. Some of the kills you don't seem to think they make sense, and then when you actually think about them, they do. It's kind of, the way it's designed feels almost like an MMO, but with the sort of added fun of a first-person shooter. So yeah, it kind of brings it. In a way, it's a little like a sort of Destiny style. However, obviously the way it plays is very, very different to Destiny, so I'm not really going to compare the two games. Me and this guy just kind of dance around for a second, and he gets his head blown off, and yeah, it's gory. It is brutal. We actually both managed to shotgun each other in the face. Not going to end well for either of us. So, yeah. Would I buy this game? Yes. I am planning on pre-ordering it as soon as I get the money to. I look forward. There you go. 2 of them didn't stand a chance there. Yeah, I'm planning on pre-ordering it as soon as I actually have the money to get it. Absolutely no doubt in that whatsoever. The reason for that is it's a very, very different style of game. How that guy did not see me, I will never know. But it's not always easy to tell who's who. You have to kind of stop for a second, which unfortunately can get you killed. But obviously if you're paying attention, then you're going to figure it out pretty quickly. The gunfights can get up close and personal. You can also get wiped out at a massive range with a sniper rifle. Thankfully, this is one game I can honestly say you probably won't find many people running around the map with a sniper rifle, because the snipers aren't really designed for that. It's not Call of Duty, and people will probably try it, and you know what, good luck to them if they do. But yeah, I wouldn't advise it. And how the hell me and another guy ended up getting that at the same time, I will never know. He must have dropped off the ledge or something, but he eventually ends up dead, and I take his Revenant rune, which you're about to see in just a few moments. The Revenant is epic. I didn't use the melee attack, mainly because I forgot that you could actually use it. I decided I was just going to use the rocket launcher instead. I ran into 3 guys there after killing one, thinking, oh yeah, I'll take his buddy out, and then saw the other guy with him. Didn't end well for me. But hey ho, everybody in this game is fair game. This guy had no clue I was behind him. As you can see, I follow him for quite a while, and then he realizes I'm actually there, and he loses. I almost die in the process of that. How the hell I survived, I will never know, but I did. We ended up recapturing it, and I'm pretty sure it's right around here where I actually get the Revenant rune. I think I like run around the corner, it dies, I take it, and on we go. There it is. Oh, I die again. I do die a lot in this game, as I imagine everybody probably will when they first start playing it. Oh, there's the rune, happy days, and away we go. And you're about to get your face blown off. The rockets on this thing are immense. That was a little bit of use of the jetpack there. I think the time extends with every kill, I just couldn't find anyone to kill. Obviously you are taking hits in the process, and yeah. I just thought, screw it, I'm going to use the rockets. All in all, very impressed, highly recommend it. Bethesda have done an absolutely insane job. I'm pretty sure that was a lightning gun that I just got killed with, which is one that you unlock a little bit later on. They've left quite a few weapons in the game, actually. I was quite surprised. They've left about 7 or 8 guns actually in the game for you to test out, and I've used the rifle, the assault rifle I've got in my hands, the pulse rifle, the shotgun, the sniper rifle I didn't particularly like, and the rocket launcher is actually kind of cool as well. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. I kind of like the sort of crane karate kick thing you can do at the end. That's pretty cool. But yeah, all in all, pretty good. Hope you guys like it too. I hope to God you're all trying out the beta, and hopefully I will see you guys in game. But from me, I will see you guys next time. Peace.